Right, just gonna have a look around the engine. Now it's off. Now I've got a bit of space. So, as some of you may know, I hate oil leaks on Mini engines. And obviously this was rebuilt by Swiftune a couple of years ago. But I have, it had been dripping quite a lot of oil. And I just need to get down to where it's leaking from. So what I'm probably, I mean, if I'll just show you around it first. I mean, obviously this is the back of the engine. There's remnants of oils here, which I need to, that might be coming from that breather. I think a lot of the oil may be coming through the cork rocker gasket, because that is saturated and there is sort of some oil here. It's not a huge amount, but it just annoys me. So I think what I'll probably end up doing is taking these chest plates off, replacing the gaskets on them, and just making sure there's plenty of sealant on them before they go back on. Same with whatever that is. I don't want to start taking things like the clutch and that apart. Although I have been told on the original Mini Cooper Facebook site group that the Cooper S engine didn't have the breather here, and it shouldn't be on there. So I don't know why it's on there. Apparently it was never on there from factory, but a friend of mine, obviously some of you know, Paul Jeffries, has said it's probably better that he has got it. Now I don't know whether Swiftune put it on there, or whether it was on there prior to them having it, which I'll find out. But so if anyone else has any information on that breather, whether I should or shouldn't have it, I'd like to know a bit more about that. So looking at the back of where the manifolds go, you'll notice there's a lot of black in here, which I need to find out why that's doing that. Didn't seem to ever be blowing, but so you can see in the ports, that's been ported well by Swiftune. These two look okay. I just wonder why that's got, I mean, that's slightly raised there, and I can obviously scrape that off, so there's obviously a leak of some sort there, which I need to look at. So yeah, it's not too bad on the back. I'll just get round to this side here. So something I have noticed, and I don't know whether you can see that there, just inside there, you see that little brass bit that looks like it comes down. You see it there? I've got nothing to poke it with. Yeah, so there's a little thing that comes off the head, and it looks like it's been brassed up, like filled with brass. If anyone can tell me what that is, I'd be interested to know. There's obviously signs of water or coolant leaking from here. There's corrosion around this fitting anyway. See that better there. So I'll probably replace that hose. That is actually jammed in there. Can't get that out, so I'll replace that anyway. But yeah, it seems like there's some sort of coolant leak there. Then on the front, again, there's a lot of, you can see there's reminiscence of oil all sort of here. It's definitely coming from the rocker gasket. I think one of the other problems is where they've put this plate on, it's only pot riveted on, but I think what I'm going to do is take that off, clean it all up, put some sealant on there and put new rivets in, because I think oil might be coming through the rivets, which isn't helping. Generally I need to tidy give everything a paint, so that has been painted, but looks like there's a bit of corrosion coming back on that. I definitely had issues with clutch or brake fluid leaking, and you can see it's affected the paint on this, so I am going to have to repaint the clutch housing and cover plate anyway. Same on this. The sump needs a bit of going over. There's all a bit of corrosion up here. You can see oil has been leaking down there. It doesn't look like it's coming from the filter gasket. That needs a bit of paint work. Might be a bit of oil coming from this joint here, so I'll strip it down as much as I can, or what I'm comfortable with, and give it all a fresh sort of lick of paint. I don't really want to take the head off. I don't want to redo the head gasket. The engine runs fine. I just want to stop the oil. That's all I want to do. Let's just move this top. There's a bit of corrosion on the timing cover, but you can see there's plenty of sealant there, seemingly. But just noticing, yeah, so I can't see the water pumps leaking, so that corrosion might just be where it's leaking from the pipe that goes onto the water pump. So yeah, again, filter housing needs that painting. So one of the big questions is, should that or should that not be on the car? If it shouldn't be, as Paul Jeffries has said, it's better to probably leave it on there. I'm just not sure. Obviously the engine's been rebuilt by Swiftune, so it's not original, so I'm not looking for complete originality on the engine itself, because it's obviously been rebuilt by Swiftune, so it's got a different cam in it and so on. So yeah, it's some feedback would be good on that. So yeah, just needs a general sort of going over, tidying up. So yeah, that's that. Next up will be probably taking the subframes out. Right, today I had a plan. I was going to take the subframes out Well, I was going to take the hydroelastic suspension apart, but I looked on YouTube to see if I could see any videos of hydroelastic suspension removal, but there was one guy had a video on there. It was yeah, it's no use to anyone. So but what I did realise is I need a special pump to depressurise and drain fluid from it. So then I thought, right, okay, I'll leave them in situ. I've ordered the pump, by the way. I thought I'd leave them in situ and just drop the subframes. Had a look at that this morning. Obviously I didn't realise the pipes connect from the front to back all the way underneath. So the car's currently on axle stands on the subframes. I've got a little trolley there to put the car onto, but if I put the car on the trolley and take it off the axle stands, I can't get to the pipes, or the pipes will then be underneath the car. So I'll have to wait till I get the pump so I can take the subframes out. So different change of plan. So I'm going to take the fuel tanks out, fuel pump off, take the rest of the gear, the rod change selector thing out, and just strip some other bits and pieces. The pump's not coming till Thursday, Sunday today. So yeah, a bit of a pain that. Should have been a bit more organised, but oh well. Yeah, so I'll get the tanks out and strip anything else out I can get out, but I'll probably only spend 4 hours in the garage today. I must say it's freezing cold outside, but it's toasty in here, 20 degrees in here, so lovely working conditions. So yeah, so I'm going to get on, tanks out. I'm joking. Never smoke round petrol or other people's cars. Got a little tear in that. I'm not sure if they're available as reproduction, but if anyone has got a new old stock one, let me know. Right, that's both the tanks empty and out. That is what was inside both the tanks. It's a lot of it's rust, seems a bit of hair in there now. But yeah, so I'll have to have a look inside those tanks and see what's what with them. I don't know whether you can see, it looks like they've been hand painted. I don't know whether you can see the lines in it. What I'm probably going to do is get them sent off with the subframes and other bits. Yeah, so it's been hand painted. And get them powder coated, probably in a satin black. But I'll have a look inside them and see what's going on with them. Yeah, so, oh yeah, and funny enough, talking about the clutch cover, or clutch housing, whatever it's called, just having a digging around for bits, and look what I found. One with no breather cut out, so yeah, let me know on that, because I can just paint that and stick that one on the engine or clutch. So yeah, interested to hear about that. Inside the boot, someone's gone to the trouble of putting some wax oil in here. I don't know what that is in there. Some sort of looks like maybe underseal in there, but it's looking okay. It looks like a bit of crack in here on the paint, but it's looking pretty clean, apart from obviously these rust bits here, but it's only surface rust. So no signs of sort of badly damaged bodywork really, which is good. Just need to take some photos of all of this so I know how it's going back together, because I'll forget.